Hi guys, and welcome to my week 6 paint plan. This week we painted the guy rinks, painted the Vidoc, painted Ynnari, and we painted the Ukraine, or the avatar of Ynnari. So although they're not completely finished like most of my stuff, this is what I've done. So it was a blue horror base with a lilac oxide with lamium medium mix and kind of brush over. It gives this really nice, I guess, ethereal sort of look, but kind of shimmering. Then on the gems, the spirit stones, I alternated to give a nice balanced look and flowing through. It's all sand grey for the hair. Not sure what I might finish it up with, but yep. Cantor blue on the chest. It's got lead belcher on the side and Balthasar gold on the front. It's Sabarite green for the feathers and stuff. Then on the sword we did more of the lilac oxide, but gave it more of a, forget it, focus. It's got kind of a glow sort of thing coming down the middle, so not like a energy weapon but more like a cursed sort of blade, something like that. So let's move on to the Vidoc. Now he's got this metallic blue mix. Read somewhere online earlier to use gold when mixing it with blue to keep it bright, but I just did Cantor blue and lead belcher and I think it turned out pretty good. It's got a kind of cold look to it, but I think it suits the model. Did a similar thing with the energy look on the sword going down the middle. Each of the swords has a different sort of glow and aspect to it. So we've got more Balthasar gold, some gems still need to be finished, Sabarite green again, and the robes. For the gems and stuff I'm using soulstone red. One thing that was quite interesting to do was this pelt. Lots of gems in there that still need to be found and touched, but I did I think it was a dark Reaper base and then a Orthan grey dry brush, but yeah, dark Reaper, then non oil, and then I mixed a little bit of white scarring really lightly to the Orthan grey to bring it up. I'm really impressed with it. It was something that I was worrying a lot about. The cape has the blue horror, needs some recess shading, but yeah, I really like this model. It came out a lot better than I thought I could do for it. Lastly, we come to the avatar. He's not finished. Still got this swell that needs to come out the side, although I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I still left this sprue attached so I can pick them up and move them around. Also for transporting, I don't have a case that he would fit in well. I'll take a look at his sword. It's got the Biel-Tan green, the same. I really like how these sword effects work. It works really well on his because it's really big, so you get to stretch it out along the blade. But for doing the soul stuff, I first tried Blue Horror and Gulliman Blue, but it was just too dark. So I went over it with the Sabarite green and lilac oxide sort of mix, and it really brightened it up, and goes in really well. So for the base of him is mute green with Biel-Tan green over the top. Gives this really nice sort of textured look. Did it on the Harlequins, on some of them on their cloaks, and I really liked how it looked, so thought it went well. I want to do some more bronze highlights on like the ridge here and stuff like that. For the horn I did I think it was Tomahawk blue, and then blue horror, and then I mixed a shade, well, I mixed the two together to get an in-between, and then shaded over the top with golden blue. Seems to work quite well. It's got a nice kind of contrast to the model, but fits in well. So for the hair it is Ynnari grey with Biel-Tan green over the top. Has quite a nice vibrant effect, and it doesn't look the same as the body. I was worried about using Biel-Tan green a lot on this model and it all kind of just merging together, but using the different paints underneath you can get lots of different effects. So that's him. Then on the base we've got Shabbity Bone and then Agraxar shade. Not sure, I'm probably going to do the grey base like that, and I'll have to paint it in and mix it in, but I wanted to make sure that I got this done well first. So for this part of the soul, the soul burst, out of the Wraith Bone it is blue horror, and then we've got the hair again coming round. My idea is to go from the Sabarite green wash. It's got a little bit of Gulliman blue sticking out. Oh, there you go. Merges quite nicely into the body. And, what I want to do is, like I did for the horn, is to go to Tomahawk blue from the Sabarite green. I think they will blend well, and then do another Tomahawk blue to blue horror. So it kind of goes from the bright greeny blue to darker blue down to the light blue. Nice effect on the sword again, the little dagger. I decided to go with the sword and dagger layout. The symbol was alright, but 2 blades, and it's better than 1 blade or 2 smaller blades. But yeah, these are models so far. Went to Warhammer World on Friday, saw the Tabletop Tactics guys. That was really good. Had a really good evening watching the game. Have some new content coming out in the next week or so, and we'll be starting a new channel where I'll be uploading some battle reports with a friend of mine. So lots of stuff to look forward to. But this is what happened for week 6 of my New Year paint plan. Thanks for watching. Bye.